Very often you hear people say, this particular individual have changed. That he was not like this before. He used to be a nice person. He used to be a nice guy. He used to be a wonderful fellow. He used to be a beautiful soul to work with. But recently, he has changed. What actually changed? He's no longer the way he used to be. He's now a deceitful person. He's now a wicked soul. He's now a betrayer. He's this, he's that. He's now a womanizer. He's now a cheat. He's now a thief. And so many classifications will now be used for that individual because there is a perceived idea that the individual have changed. He's not who he used to be. And sometimes we begin to ask ourselves the question, what really changed? Why did this person become this deceitful? Why did this person become this evil? Why did this person now suddenly turn to become this kind of wicked soul that is unimaginable? Over time, I've tried to look at such scenario, and I've begun to understand that the truth about life is that people do not really change. It was you who did not understand them early enough. He has not just suddenly become a cheat. He has not just suddenly become a deceiver. He has not just suddenly become a wicked soul. He has not just suddenly become a womanizer. He has not just suddenly become a prostitute. The person has not just suddenly become a betrayer. That nature had been there, deep-seated in the heart. That maybe this person have tried to suppress. This individual have tried to cover up, to shield and shroud that nature, that it was not visible to you, that you couldn't see through the pretense, you couldn't see through the form that this person have put up, you couldn't see through the very nature of this person behind the veil. And so because of the veil this person successfully put up to shroud that nature, now that you discover it, you think he has now changed. Many people are like that. And you must open your eye clearly to see who people truly are. Are they truly your friend? Are they truly your neighbor? Are they truly your colleague? Are they truly your confidant? Are they truly your partner? Are they truly your ally? So, until you begin to discern, you will always be fooled by the character people will put up before you to shroud their exact and true nature. In life, I have had a fair share of experiences where people acted as though they were friends, but I later discovered who they were. I found men who were so close only for them to eat deeper into the recesses of my being before I could discover that this is not actually someone that I would love to work with. This is not actually the person I would love to fraternize with. This is not actually the kind of person I should rely on or depend on. They are not dependable. They are liars. They are betrayers. They are deceivers. They are people who will step on your toes. They are people who will dissect you, kill you behind the scene. But before your very eyes, they will pretend to be the best of friends. And so, as you relate with that man, as you relate with that woman, always understand. People do not actually change. They may have shrouded their true nature from you that made you think that they are the perfect of being you can walk with, only to discover later that they only wore the mask all these years. And this is what I will leave you with. Learn to always remove the mask from the faces of men who you relate with. Do your best to ensure that nobody in your cycle, nobody within your enclave is wearing a mask to shield their true nature from you, so that you will not have your fingers burnt. Until you learn to see through the veil, until you learn to see behind the veil, you will always come to a point in your life that you will see or feel that, oh, I didn't know he was like this. Oh, he has changed. He was not like this before. Oh, he was a wonderful person. He was a good man. No, he wasn't the good man. He has a plan. He has his design in place. You couldn't see through. And now it is obvious. And the true nature of his character is proven. And that is what you see now that you think is a change, unquote, that happened. No, it wasn't a change that happened. This was the real person from the very beginning. What you have been seeing is a cloak, is a cover, is a veil, is a shroud. It was what he showed to you, you saw. It was the side of him he was willing to reveal to you that you saw. And you were at home with the person he revealed to you as at that time. But this time, nature, circumstance, situations, environment, and issues in life have now revealed the true nature of this person who has been behind the veil all these years. So the question I have for someone this morning is, what is behind the veil? Maybe wherever you are, it may be in the afternoon, maybe in the evening. The question I have, what if the person you are relating with is walking with you from behind the veil? What if the person you are relating with is relating with you from behind the veil, from behind the shroud, from behind the cloak, from behind the mask? So learn to remove the mask. And if it is possible, ask that man, ask that woman, ask that boy, ask that girl that you relate with. I hope this is the real face. Oh, like Emanuela will always say, this is not my real face. So sometimes the faces you see now is not the real face until circumstance or situations reveal what is behind the veil. Life is like that. We need to understand this. There are real experiences that you will learn about, that you will not have your heart broken when you finally discover who the man, the woman, the boy, the girl, the partner, the colleague is. So are you going into a relationship? Hope that person is not behind the veil. Are you into a relationship that you believe and you are hoping will metamorphose into a marriage? Hope that person is not behind the veil. Hope he is not shrouded himself. Hope he has not shrouded himself. Hope he has not shielded himself. Hope he is not wearing a mask. And so he's showing you the picture you want to see. He's showing you the aspect of him he wants you to discover. And only time will reveal the true nature of a man, even when he put up a mask. And the mask may not last forever. And you that is shrouding yourself, that is putting on a mask in that relationship, in that partnership, in that kind of experience you have with people, that you are trying to shroud yourself, veil yourself, mask yourself, also know that the mask cannot last forever. Event, circumstance, situation will show the true nature of the person behind the mask. Over time, whoever is behind the mask will be revealed. So how long will you hide behind a veil? How long will you hide behind a mask? How long will you hide behind that shield that you tend to put up? One day, the person behind the veil will reveal himself. It doesn't take long. Though with different persons, it may take different timing to be able to understand who is behind the veil in any relationship, in any partnership. But for some, it's quick for them to discover that this person is not truly who he pretends to be. So, the underlying factor is that so many people operate in pretense, hypocrisy, and hypocrisy is the order of the day. And so when people are acting the lifestyle, acting in the relationship, acting in the partnership, you may not easily discover who they are. Because some people are perfect actors. They can act it so brilliantly that it takes God to make you see behind the veil, to make you see through and know what exactly is happening. Behind a smile, they put up a smile before you. They call you names and accolades that make you lose guard. They come close to you and pay obeisance to you for you to lose your guard, for you to be thinking that I have an ally. But you can't tell exactly what is in the heart. So be more and more cautious, be more and more careful in this relationship, in that relationship, so that you will not get yourself hurt. Thank you. If you want more of this, join my channel, and I know you will not regret it. Subscribe to my channel and get more of these discussions. Thank you.